first card.
Superman!
Hey, Jimmy, what are you doing?
Oh, hey there, Bill. I'm just playing Superman.
Oh, boy, can I play?
Sure. Who do you want to be?
Oh, I don't know. Lex Luthor.
Okay. Shh. I'm sick of your shit, Lex!
What, did you pick the wrong character?
Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. That was a sketch. I am obviously not dead, nor am I a prepubescent boy. I'm a full-grown man. I am Bill Middleton.
I'm T.C. Roosevelt.
I'm Johnson Ace.
I'm William Hughes.
And we are Crime Alley, and thank you again for coming out on Friday night. This is awesome. This is a great turnout. We've got a great show for you tonight. We've got sketch, similar to what you just saw, maybe a little longer than that usually. We've got stand-up by Dre, and we've got the musical stylings of Ryan Shanahan. Before we get to all of that, we've got to get the actual show going. So, we are going to take you now to a place that is very similar to, but legally speaking, absolutely not Hogwarts School of Wizardry. I want to make that clear. We're recording this. But it is a place full of magic nonetheless.
Oh boy, Harriet, I am so excited for my first day of wizard school.
You're gonna love it, Gary. Being magic's just a test.
Now, class, settle down, settle down. I know we're all very excited to start learning about the wonders of sorcery and divination.
You bet, Professor McGirl-Cute.
And how about you, young Gary? I hope you're ready to take some notes.
And how?
That's great. Well, I want to let you know we have a very special guest here. This is Mr. Fuzzlebubble, and he is going to help us with a little song to learn our first potion. You'll need petals from the Tanis plant to give us sight unseen, feathers from a griffin's wing to grant our minds great speed, and don't forget the Eye of Newt for power from our dreams, the heart of a Christian baby, and also some kosher salt. Yes, Harriet.
Do the Tanis leaves have to be in season, Professor?
Oh, no, Harriet. Good question. Preserved Tanis leaves will suffice just fine.
Professor, you didn't mean like a real Christian.
You need acorns from the talking tree to give it some pizzazz. Water from the singing brook so the potion won't taste bad. Some mermaid teeth, some fairy hair, and it never hurts to add the heart of a different Christian baby. And some cooking share. Yes, Harriet.
Do you really think we should be drinking sherry at our age, Professor?
I won't tell if you won't, Harriet.
Drinking? I mean, we're supposed to be drinking something made from baby hearts.
See, Gary, you're learning.
Next we add some dragon scale to make the spell robust. A baby heart, a piece of walrus tusk. And of course we can't forget the most important thing. Magic's in the air, so you take care to smile and sing. And then we had 11 more Christian baby hearts.
God, that's so many murdered babies!
Gary, I can see how the hearts from 15 Christian babies might seem like a lot, but keep in mind that with the exception of the kosher salt and the cooking sherry, those are the easiest ingredients to get. It's just important to remember one thing. Can anyone tell me what that is? Harriet, yes.
The heart must be harvested before the child is baptized.
That's right. Can you tell us why?
So its soul can go to hell.
Very good. No, here, have another one. You earned it. You earned it. You see, being greedy, Harriet. You see, Gary, magic is contrary to the dogma of nature. So in order for our unnatural will to become manifest, we must use power from the abyss. The souls that we send to hell, well, that just replaces the power that we've stolen, so as not to offend the Dark Master.
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan. Gary, where are your manners? We said hail Satan.
Hail Satan!
I heard you. I'm just really confused.
Gary, you're new here, but it's important that you understand that when another wizard says hail Satan.
Hail Satan!
Thank you, Harriet. You say hail Satan.
Hail Satan!
Thank you, Harriet. You say it back, Gary. You know, it lets us all know we're on the same team. It's sort of like our Pledge of Allegiance, only instead of to a flag, it's to the literal devil. Oh, Gary, hey, Gary, come on. Hey, I know what'll fix you up. I know just what it is. I mean, Harry ate most of the Christian baby hearts, but here, have a super delicious magical jelly bean.
Are they made from Christian baby hearts?
No.
Jews?
Choose the imagination you have. No, of course not. Of course not. Minnesotans. Oh, that's the better one. Hey, homework, not so fast. You all have homework. Your homework is you have to read chapters 1 and 2 of the Necronomicon. But not all the way through or you'll be raped by ghosts. Have fun, Jim.
Love the death of babies, apparently. It's great. I know you're already thinking, does every sketch they have involve the death of a child? Stay tuned. Also, just want to make an announcement. We have a great deal going out in the lobby on Christian baby hearts, and you only need one to change your life. Trust me. But now, we're going to take you from the wizarding world to the seedy underbelly of organized crime.
I don't know about you guys, but if there's one thing I learned in chair repair, it's that you gotta keep yourselves occupied, right? And the best way to do that is just put on your favorite movie in the background. And for me, it's really the best movie ever made, and that's Goodfellas.
Goodfellas, of course. Always Goodfellas with this guy.
Because it's the best movie.
There are the movies, Joey.
Yeah, there are movies that are not Goodfellas, and then there's Goodfellas, and I don't see why I should settle for anything that's not
Every
Goodfellas.
week in days, Goodfellas this guy.
You know, you ever see The Last Temptation of Christ?
Yeah, that's not Goodfellas.
All right.
It's nothing like Goodfellas at all. What are you even talking
It's
about?
one of Scorsese's best pictures.
So now,
That means shut the fuck up! We're here to talk about some serious goddamn business. We can't take this lightly. We gotta talk about the whatnots, the have-yous, and the pros and cons. Capiche?
Yeah, sure, boss.
Absolutely. Yeah, sure.
I know that a lot of you are new to each other, and it can be hard to trust a man you don't know. So that's why I thought we'd play a little game called Two Truths and a Lie.
Oh, come on.
I don't think I asked for your opinion something on the matter, Donnie?
Nah, it's just I hate icebreakers.
No one gives a fuck what you hate, Donnie!
What the hell is two truths and a lie?
Two truths and a lie? You never heard of it? You never been to college?
No.
That makes sense. Well, you tell two true things about yourself, and then you tell one thing that's a lie.
I don't get it. Why?
Why? Because then we learn two things about you that
No.
we haven't known before.
No, I get it, boss, but like, if we're saying 3 things anyway, why don't we just say 3 true things, and then we know 3 things?
Because then it wouldn't be a fucking game. It would be 4 dicks sitting around a table for no reason.
This whole thing would still be for no reason. So.
Listen, Donnie, we are gonna break this goddamn ice.
I don't get it, boss, but I'll do it.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
And you, Donnie, any more words of protest?
Nah. Fuck it.
Since you are so goddamn enthusiastic, you go first.
All right. So 2 real things and 1 fake things.
Yeah.
I drive a car. I like food. And I'm a black guy.
I know which one's a lie. It's the last one.
No shit, Sherlock! Daddy, you piece of shit! You can't make it that easy or losing the point!
Okay, all right. And what's the point again?
The point, Donald, is that if you don't start taking this shit seriously, I'm gonna take an ice pick and off the back of your head!
Just like in Goodfellas.
It's a good movie.
Just
Oh my God,
That's
Joey.
strategy, so I don't give a fuck if you don't like icebreakers. If there's one thing I learned at Trump University, it's that icebreakers are great for camaraderie,
Camaraderie.
teamwork,
Teamwork.
and breaking down social barriers that block creativity.
Block.
Try again.
All right. So, my favorite color is blue. I banged Frankie's wife, and
You piece of shit! He said he bought my wife!
Come in alive, you idiot!
Ah, shit! I totally forgot about that part.
You goddamn maniac!
I mean, it could have been the truth.
We'll never know. Now we'll wait.
Fucked it up. I'm sorry, boss. I totally didn't understand this shit. But still. You think I should kill my wife just in case?
I think you've done enough already. And Jesus, you have ruined 2 truths and a lie for me.
I'm sorry, boss. I'm broken up.
What's the matter with you?
I got fucking Donnie all over me.
We all got problems, Joey. And I want to get to know you and your problems better, because that's what an effective manager does. That being said, we gotta play a different game, okay? Oh, okay. We're gonna play Never Have I Ever.
Oh, boss, isn't that a drinking game?
It doesn't have to be a drinking game, Joey. Jesus, can't you think outside the box?
Whoa! What box? I don't see no box.
The box I'm gonna put you in if you don't start thinking proactively versus reactively.
I don't even understand what you're talking about, boss.
I'm talking about never have I ever. I say something that I've never done, and if you've done it, you raise your hand. For instance, never have I ever banged Frankie's wife. Frankie, hopefully you will raise your hand.
Yeah, because I have.
Yeah. Then on to Joey. Never have I ever had Donnie's brains blown all over me.
Yeah, that just happened.
That's everything.
And then I would say never have I ever ran into the cops and we all keep our hands down.
Did you just fucking raise your hand?
You
No!
shit!
Did you see think I got to know Donnie and Frankie pretty fucking well.
Point taken, point taken. I was gonna have us play another game, 3 items we take on a desert island.
Actually, I like that one. That would be a copy of Goodfellas, Joe Pesci personally.
All right. Okay, point taken. We gotta get back to the task at hand. I know that some people aren't gonna like it, but the fact remains that this surprise party has to be either Frozen themed or Harry Potter themed. What is it?
Frozen?
Works for me. You eat?
Yeah, I could eat.
All right.
Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to C-SPAN 3. For this, the debates for the secret world government's secret president. My name is Rothschild Bilderberg. And it is my terrible duty to introduce to you your candidates. First, the incumbent candidate, Grand Seer of the Illuminati. Silence! The opposition candidate, Architect Prime for the Freemasons. And Ralph Nader.
I'm just happy to be here to talk about some real issues.
Silence! This debate is sponsored by our reptilian overlords, the Federal Reserve, and Geico. Silence! Grand Seer of the Illuminati, we will hear your opening statements first as you brought the largest sacrificial ram.
Thank you, Dread Moderator, and I'd like to thank the Bohemian Grove for hosting this event. My fellow supplicants, my record as Secret World President speaks for itself. Our use of reality television as a form of distraction has successfully reached an apex. Consider Donald Trump, or as we in the Illuminati call him, Plan C. By installing a blathering rape-fueled man-baby into the White House, we have redirected global attention away from our gold mine operation on the moon. That's the kind of social engineering you can expect from the Illuminati, and that is why I look forward to serving another term for you and our reptilian overlords, the Reptoids. Thank you.
Silence! Architect Prime of the Freemasons, we will hear your opening statements now.
Thank you, Grand Seer, for those lovely words. And thank you for finally paying homage to our Dark Lords, the Reptoids, which is the first time I recall you doing so. The fact remains that the Illuminati administration has never held traditional occult values, nor adhere to coded biblical prophecy. A man who does not pray every day to our owl shrine is a man who is not fit to be secret world president. Those are my values, and they will continue to be when I take the blood oath of office.
Silence! Ralph Nader.
Yeah!
First off, no one told me I had to bring a ram. Secondly, and more importantly, the distribution of wealth in America is far too
Thank you,
disproportionate.
Mr. Nader, but we have to get this thing going.
Come on! Let him talk!
Silence! The first question goes to the Architect Prime of the Freemasons. You have been very critical of the Illuminati administration's handling of the HIV/AIDS pandemic. What would a Freemason government do differently?
First, when it comes to the AIDS virus, I just want to thank the brave men and women who engineered it. But the Illuminati administration has not gone far enough. The Freemasons will go far enough. Airborne AIDS within our time.
Grand Seer, your response.
Well, thank you. While some of us prefer to look to the past and stay stuck on AIDS, I look to the future. I'm very proud of all the communicable diseases we've released. Zika, for example,
I'm
is
sorry,
doing
I
very
have
well.
to interrupt here.
Can I finish,
I'm
please?
sorry, I have to interrupt. These new showy plagues like Zika and swine flu are getting us nowhere.
Oh, that is ridiculous. If you read the reports, you would have known that the swine flu works great on the swine, so.
This is coming from the man that rigged the primary, the Illuminati primary from Beyonce.
Oh, but her emails!
Silence! Ralph Nader, is there anything you wish to add to this?
I don't know what the hell any of you are talking about. But what I do know is we need to move with the industrialized world to a single-payer healthcare
Thank you,
system.
Mr. Nader. We can move on from there. The next question goes to the Grand Seer of the Illuminati. A large portion of the general population, though uninitiated, seem to have become aware of the sterility and mind control chemicals dispersed by commercial airplanes. The term chemtrail has even entered popular usage. What must be done to confront this new awareness?
Well, thank you, and if I'm being perfectly honest, I'm not that concerned about it. I mean, they still think clouds are real. They're idiots.
This is the trademark overconfidence of the Illuminati. They have no plan to deal with the sheeple, and they have no plan to deal with the sheeple when they have caught wise to chemtrails, know the moon landing was faked, and every one of them has stopped eating gluten. Gluten, gentlemen. Gluten.
I admit that the gluten thing is a problem. We gotta get them back on gluten. There's no two ways about it because it's gluten.
It screws up everything. It is the biggest part of our plan. It is gluten.
Absolutely yes, gluten. It's gluten.
Silence. Candidates, as reasonable people, I think we can all agree that we absolutely need everyone to eat all the gluten all the time because, my God, it's gluten.
I'm sorry, gluten?
Thank you, Mr. Nader. This next question goes to the architect prime of the Freemasons. The war on drugs has been a critical component in our ability to control through fear. How can we maintain control or even levels of necessary incarceration for the prison industrial complex now that many American states are pursuing the decriminalization of marijuana?
I'm glad we're finally talking about this because the Illuminati administration has so far done nothing to come up with a plan resembling this new threat.
Well, we have a plan. Nanobots.
Does not deserve an applause. Nanobots?
Yes, nanobots. We put them in all the head shops. Therefore, we can keep track of everyone we'd normally be able to jail. It's quite simple.
That is just a rehash of your plan of putting a microchip in everyone's right arm.
It was a great plan.
Same old pipe dreams. Well, the Freemasons have a pipe dream of our own, and it involves actual pipes. Read my lips. Bring back crack.
And Ralph Nader, I'm afraid I have to cut you off for
8 assholes! I'm Ralph Nader! Get around! You tell me this is how the world actually works? Run by maniacs? Think it's hard to build batshit conspiracy theories? I'll do one right now for you. How about fluoride? Yeah, we'll put it in the weed and in the McDonald's, because everyone eats that shit. And then, when the people smoke the weed and get the munchies, they'll eat the McDonald's and like double fluoride. That's how you jackasses.
Ralph Nader of the Greens.
Party.
Your plan to fluoridate legal marijuana
That was a joke.
and your expert spoiling of the 2000 election of Al Gore
That wasn't proven.
show you to be a man of vision to rival Nostradamus himself. There is no need for a vote. Crown him. By the power invested in me by our reptilian overlords, by the Federal Reserve and Geico,
Hail Geico!
I declare you, Ralph Nader, secret president of the secret world government.
Seatbelts on everything.
Now listen here, Fitzy. Just because you and me go way back don't mean I won't flex my dukes to get you to sing on this thing. When Brock Grizzle's on the case, Brock Grizzle gets gravy, see? Every flatfoot Jamoke Palooka from here to Tallahassee knows it, and you're gonna know it, because if you don't spill the beans on this, I'm gonna start shaking things up. I don't care whose onion cart gets toppled.
Mr. Grizzle?
Who's asking?
It's me, Gene Alberta. I hired you.
Oh, right, the Snoop job. Cap a chair. All right, listen here, Fitzy. I got other corn to shuck, so I'll ring you at supper time. But you better have some meat for me by then. Otherwise, you'll be serving up a Welsh breakfast in the morning.
Do you want me to leave?
Don't sweat the hullabaloo, Mr. Alberta. That was just some jackanapes trying to sell me some wooden nickels is all. Comes with the job. But I figure you want to get down to your brass tacks.
Yes, please.
Aces. You hired Brock Grizzle to see if the old lady was skipping out on someone else's hopscotch.
I hired you to see if she was cheating on me.
Yes. I'm here to tell you, Gene. Brock Grizzle ain't never worked as no newsie. But that don't mean I ain't got the news.
Oh, Jesus.
I won't lie to you, Slick. You ain't gonna like what you see in them pictures there. They show your old lady doing the old Cincinnati sidestep.
What?
I mean, she's canning sugared beets. She had sex with a person. Afraid so, brother. She's been buying bread from a different bakery. No two ways about it.
I mean, I suspected, but I can't believe it.
Oh, you believe your own baby blues, don't you? Here.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, that's the old Kentucky Fandango. And here. That's them in the car making with the Hoover Dam Flim Flam. And that, Paul.
No.
That is the El Dorado Slam Wagon. Have a drink, Gene. Nothing dulls the knife like a good glass of hooch.
I don't understand. I mean, I love her. Why would she go behind my back with this? With this? Wait a second. This is you!
I'll worry about the details, Mr.
Details? You're sitting with my wife, you swine!
Damn right, Slick. You hired Brock Grizzle to find proof of marital infidelity. And when Brock Grizzle says he's gonna get the pictures, Brock Grizzle gets them.
Brock Grizzle was gonna try to sleep with her himself?
Well, there's a lot of things you don't think about, isn't there, Gene? Maybe that's how you got in Dutch with your old battle axe in the first place.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
You got eyes? Point your peepers at the rest of them pictures there.
I don't understand. You're not even doing the Kentucky having sex in these photos.
It's not all about sex, Gene. Right there. That's me cooking dinner for her after a long day's work. Something Clara says you ain't done in a dog's age.
That's bullshit.
And this right here, that's me washing the dishes after. It's important to pitch in with the little things, Gene. Shows you respect your time.
Yep. What about that one? You're not doing anything
Oh,
with
that was the whole ball game, you dumb egg. Shows me doing something Clara says you never do.
What?
Listen.
You know what? Screw this. You can listen to her until your ears bleed for all I care. I'm gonna divorce her.
Suit yourself, Skipper, but it looks like she already kidnapped that particular Lindbergh baby.
What is this?
Divorce papers. You've been served.
Screw this, and screw you, I'm going to my lawyer.
Oh, you're going now.
Yeah, I'm going now.
You're going to cross town. You're going to hoof it all the way to that lawyer right now.
Yeah, right now.
All right, suit yourself. I just figured you'd be a little busy, seeing as how your son has a Little League game in 40 minutes.
Damn! Gene Jr.'s game, I missed it again.
Yeah, you forgot to take him to batting practice, too. Don't worry. Brock Grizzle took care of it.
You're teaching my son baseball, too?
Of course I'm teaching him baseball. You think I want my future stepson to learn soccer like an anarchist?
This is gonna be the worst Yelp review ever!
Brock Grizzle doesn't know what Yelp is.
But thank you so much for coming out and sticking with us here. I know there's been a lot of death, a lot of darkness. But now, we're going to take you to a very special place. The bowels of Gotham City.
So, Bruce, how did you like the show?
Oh, I love the theater. When can we go back?
Well, the Wayne Foundation is a proud supporter of the Gotham City theater scene, so we can go back anytime for our long and happy lives.
Our entire lives?
That's right, Bruce. If there's one thing the Wayne family loves more than supporting the local arts, it's being alive.
Oh my God! Mom, Dad! Somebody help! Mom!
Bruce!
My stool!
Bruce! Bruce! Are you there? Bruce!
Right here, Dad.
That's okay, Bruce. Bruce! Bruce, don't be afraid.
I'm afraid.
But no, stop it. Your mother and I don't have very long. That's okay. We're just gonna have to teach you everything you need to know in life before we bleed out.
Listen to your father, Bruce.
Thank you, Martha. Bruce, you're gonna be driving in a few years, so always wear your seatbelt. Use the rear and side view mirrors. And when you're driving, the pedals are good, but the pedals, son. All the way on the right, that's the gas. And to the left of the, that's the brake. And all the way on the left is the clutch, and that's important. I can't feel it. I don't think we have time to get into the clutch, son. You're just gonna have to stick to automatic transmission.
It's okay. Modern automatic transmissions are more fuel efficient for the average driver.
Oh my God. Dad.
Oh, Bruce,
Yeah, Bob.
hold me.
Yeah.
Promise me something.
Anything.
Promise me you won't smoke. You're so pretty. And most smoking will make you ugly. And it'll ruin your teeth.
She's right, Bruce. Your mother and I, we don't smoke. And look how healthy we are.
Oh, Dad! Dad! Oh my God, Dad!
Dad!
Hey! Bruce, I just realized I never played catch with you.
It's all right, Dad.
No!
You're dying.
No, man! Man has to play catch with his son.
But I hate sports.
I don't care. Playing catch with my boy before I bleed out. Do you see? It's okay, so do you see that piece of garbage over in the gutter there? That's spherical garbage, probably left over by some orphan. Go get it, Bruce. Go get that. What do you say?
I don't know. I want... Listen to your father, Bruce. Oh.
Hey!
I told you I hate sports.
Because you're so bad at them, Bruce.
It's okay. You have no athletic ability whatsoever.
None.
You have these puny, feeble little arms.
Yeah, not like that Clark Kent kid that visited his school last week.
Ken is such an attractive child.
That kid was an ox. That was a boy.
Clark Kent is a pussy.
Yes. Yes, son, Clark Kent is a pussy. And his family is poor, but... That doesn't change the fact that you just hit your mother in a bleeding exit wound with a piece of orphan garbage, so... Bruce, I'm afraid you're grounded.
What?
No, Martha and I, your mother and I, we discussed the importance of setting boundaries. After we're dead, tell Alfred you're not allowed to watch TV or play Nintendo for a week.
No Nintendo or TV.
2 weeks now, Buster.
Mom!
So cold.
Yes. Yes. Martha. Bruce, do you want to give us a second here? Bruce, the adults need to talk.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Martha, do you want to give Bruce the sex talk?
I think you should do it, Thomas. After all, you're a doctor.
That's right. I'm a doctor. Bruce, come here.
Okay.
When a man and a woman...
Thomas,
What? I'm telling him.
a man and a woman. Don't you think that's incredibly heteronormative?
Right. Bruce, you're my son. You're our son. And I love you, and we love you, no matter what, your sexual orientation, or, you know what, hedge and bets here, gender identity.
I'm not gay.
Sure you're not. Just promise us, no matter what, promise us that you'll wear protection.
Bruce, promise us you will wear protection. You will wear condoms.
Promise us, Bruce.
Bruce, promise you will
Promise
wear
us you wear condoms, Bruce.
Swear,
Swear, Bruce.
Bruce Wayne will wear condoms forever.
Yeah. Proud of you, son. Martha, we're getting kind of down to the wire here. I've gone completely blind and I can't feel my hands. Is there anything that you think we should tell Bruce before, you know?
There's one thing I want to tell him, but I'm going to wait till you're dead.
What? Martha, what the hell are you talking about?